Day.
And I'm Richard Day.
We're both chiropractors.
We've been in practice together for 11 years.
Married for 10.
With 3 beautiful little girls.
We know it's possible to have an exceptional practice that's built around your life.
Because we've done it.
So we've created this podcast,
the Lifestyle Practice Builders Podcast.
We'll interview chiropractors, answer questions, and bring you resources to help build and grow your practice.
So let's get this party started.
Welcome back to the Lifestyle Practice Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Haley Day, and today we have another bonus burst episode. I'm talking about one thing that I see that brings down both students and practicing chiropractors, and that is comparing yourself to others. So this is never a winning battle when you are going on Instagram and comparing where you're at in the game of life compared to others, because you're normally comparing your worst day to their highlight reel that you see on Instagram, and it's just not a winning race. So we're all in different places in our life. We all want different things. And so the really important thing to do is to sit down and really think about what it is that is a priority for you and where you see your life going and what's important to you and how you can keep the important things important to you and live your life according to the way you want to be and authentic to yourself. And you will really succeed with life if you can be authentic to yourself. So what makes you happy? What makes you motivated? What goals do you have? What things do you want to see change in your life and in your world? So if you can sit down today, take a moment. I'm going to actually explode this into a larger episode and really break it down, maybe put together a worksheet for you all. But if you're in practice and you think, hey, my practice isn't where it should be, or I'm not where I should be, or I don't even like the color of my walls in my practice, then these are all things you can figure out and fix and move forward. And tomorrow's another day and next year's another year. And the changes that you can make in just a year are huge. But you need to sit down and realize what you need to change and what's important to you, because maybe when you sit down, you realize these walls aren't as important as spending time with my kids or planning my wedding. And so really you should just be okay with your walls and move on and focus on what's important to you. So I know for me, it was important to me to be home with our kids during their younger years. And so I was able to work from home, manage the practices, and bring in enough income for that to make sense for us. And there are a lot of other chiropractors out there, women chiropractors, that would rather have continued practicing, and they did, and they got nannies, and and they focused on what was important to them. So So I started recording these burst episodes because I thought I could fit them in between kids screaming at each other, but I was wrong. So my point is that there's one thing that you're better at than other people, and that's being you. And this is the only game you can really win. And so finding out what you truly want out of life and the things you need to pursue to win at those things, and identifying that and doing it, that's what's really going to move you forward and create happiness in your life so that you can enjoy the journey.
If you enjoyed this podcast episode, please share it with your friends on Instagram and Facebook. And for those of you who are already subscribers, we really appreciate it. Thanks for the reviews. We love reading those and knowing that you're loving the podcast. If you're looking for more tips and inspiration, be sure to check us out at lifestylepracticebuilders.com or join our business and marketing Facebook group for chiropractors at facebook.com/group/lifestylepractice.